Well, guys, we are at Bushcraft Florida this weekend. So we actually have been here for a little while. Sarah's got her tent set up on the back of the car. I've got my hammock set up over there. And we've just already been taking classes, and I actually taught a foraging for fire class earlier, but I didn't really get any footage of it. But this weekend's going to be a good time. There's going to be a lot of teaching going on out here. We got a lot of good instructors and stuff, so it's going to be a good time. It's about 5:45, close to 6 o'clock, I think, and it's time for us to start getting some dinner prepared. And I think tonight we're going to do some chicken skewers, I think, lemon pepper chicken, I think. So we're going to go ahead and get those started, get ready to cook some dinner, and just chill out. We're going to have a good time. Boy, it is some kind of windy out here. So we've just got some boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and I'm gonna go ahead and get those seasoned up. We were gonna skewer them and just do some skewers over the fire, but nobody's really working around the fire or anything over there, and I don't know what the plan is coming up, if they're gonna do something by the fire. So I don't wanna be in the way if they do. So I'm gonna just go ahead and cook it on my little, it's the Fire Maple Saturn X. So I got a little olive oil going into my pan, and I'm using the skillet from Pathfinder. So should work out pretty good. This thing needs a deep clean. It's a shame, but it ain't getting it tonight. I love this little Fire Maple Saturn stove though. This thing has been awesome. It works great. It's plenty big. It's perfect size, honestly. Alright, we're ready with that. We need to get this chicken seasoned up. I'm so afraid the wind's gonna blow my stuff away. So I'm guessing I need to go ahead and cut this chicken up into some smaller pieces.
What are you cooking?
Cheers. Tonight I got me a mixed drink. My beautiful wife made me. Some Evan Williams tonight. This lemon pepper chicken already smells good. Man, it is so windy. All right, there you go. Lemon pepper chicken. I know it smells good. That's really good. Man. Well, we have had to retreat to the tent. The lightning and stuff is starting to pick up out there, so we're gonna hang out in here. Looks like it should be over in about 30 minutes or so, so hopefully it'll be over pretty soon. And it ain't gonna be too long, and I'm gonna have to crash because I didn't sleep much last night, so we'll see how that works.
Anybody want a piece of chicken sausage?
Good morning. So that storm we had last night was pretty rough. It came through and the just lightning was popping and rain came down heavy, and then it rained for a few hours. So we retreated to the tent, and I was gonna go sleep in my hammock, but I was already in Sarah's tent and it was raining, so I brought my bedroll with me, just in case I wanted to set up a bushcraft shelter, because we're at Bushcraft with Bowdier out here, and I figured, it might be cool to set up a bushcraft shelter, but the ticks are so bad. I bet I've picked 30 ticks off of me so far, so I decided I wouldn't set up a bushcraft shelter, but then I ended up sleeping on the ground last night anyway with my bedroll, so oh well, it's all right. It turned out okay, and I slept really good last night. But just fixing to get some coffee in me. Got some coffee water on the fire boiling, and get some coffee in me, and it won't be long they'll start classes up again today, so it's gonna be a good time. There's a lot of stuff to learn today, and there's some kids running around here playing, and they were down here last night catching minnows and stuff, and very, very cool. I love that stuff, so everybody seems to be having a great time. I think it's time for me to go up here and get some coffee. Got a little congestion going on this morning though. Coffee will fix it.
They do that whole
Coffee.
Hammocks.
whole debate.
So it's just, you're gonna just come up about a half an inch or whatever. And this is good for doing digging or like a little stick like that. And you're just gonna come down and do just straight down slice it to get it into a 45 degree. And so one of the things that we're gonna do today, this is one of the main cuts that you have to do it to get it started right there. So like later we're gonna make something and that's your first cut that we're gonna do, and it's just like a 45 degree cut like that. So and then another one you'll freestyle cut, but this one could be used right there. So like it's good for, so if you're using this one, you can use that like to make a poop stick if you need to or whatever. Just start digging the thing to go. Might be there for a while, but you do it for. So a lot of the notches that you do, you put a little stopper in it, and you do that just by pressing into it, and then you just come down to it. So you can flip it, or you can bring it back to you. Like to, I think that's a 7. Is that a 7?
Yeah, it's a 7 notch.
That's a 7. Okay. That's going to be our next one. Then once you get that established, just come back about a half an inch, and then just straight down into like a 45 degree cut towards your stop cut.
I forgot I even had
Isn't that what we just did?
And give it a shot. A good sharp spine on the back of your knife as well. Always important. I'm trying to think of how I want to set this up. There we go. Notice how I rotate the feather stick up. I'll just take the next one, the next one, and the next one. And that generates a lot of heat very, very quickly. So you don't even have to worry about like gathering your baby food. You can make baby food very quickly. And this is tinder, because that's what I exposed my heat to. Tinder is defined as whatever your heat source touches first.
Well, everybody's kind of breaking for lunch. I went ahead and Had a little bit of tuna fish for lunch, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and try the hand reel out real quick and just see if I can catch anything out there on the hand reel. I've got some bread, so I'm gonna do some little dough balls and just see if we can catch any brim or anything out there. I've got my little Crystal Creek hand reel here, and just go out there and see if there's any little brim or anything out there I can catch with this. I did bring my bass fishing pole, so I could try that out too and just see if there's any bass or anything out here. There is a gator, so he's eating something, so there must be something good out there. But I think first we're just gonna try a dough ball and see if we can catch a little brim. Almost had him. Well, there's a nice little bass right there. Got him. Little brim on the hand line. Oh, he was chasing it. See that bass? He was chasing it.
The bass,
Dude,
there.
that's a prime example. You always fish it all the way back. I should have slowed down. Now I got witnesses that I caught this thing, but I turned the camera off before I did it. So got me a little bass. He's a skinny little fella though. Skinny little thing. Watch I ain't got my phone either to take a picture. Anybody got a phone they can take a picture of me?
AJ Glenn, or otherwise known as Phoenix. I am one of the co-hosts of the Hammock Hangers podcast, and we run a little hammock event in Florida called HangCon. It's the yeah, it's kind of a big deal. We had our best guest this year. We think we had close to 630 people this year in January. It's always MLK weekend, so if you want to put that on your calendars, it's a great event. That you come down, we feed you. There's plenty of classes that go on through there, plenty of talks. Definitely check out the Hammock Hangers podcast if you're interested in hammock camping. So I'm going to go over a lot of different things. I'm a teacher by trade. That's what I do on my day job. But I'm also like super sparkle squirrel ADHD. So if I get kind of rafty, just kind of reel me in. So I'm going to kind of go over a few different skills when it comes to hammock camping today. I'm I'm going to mainly talk about some of your ridge lines. I'm a big proponent of a just continuous ridge line or a one-piece ridge line. That's what I've used for the majority of my tarps, with the exception of when I owned a Dyneema tarp, which I won't do again, and if you want to know why, you can ask me later. The only reason that it's called a winter tarp is that it has full doors on the side that you can close in on both sides. This mountain fly, which I assume that's what we've coined it.
Yep.
This still has doors, but his doors are only like almost beak doors. I really like these because it cuts down on weight, it cuts down on pack size, but it still gives you this nice little closed-in feel, and it provides a little bit of protection for blowing in rain this way. My wife really enjoys the full closed doors that she gets from a winter tarp because you can really just seal in that entire thing to give yourself probably the most privacy that you can in a hammock.
All right, so AJ did a really good job with that class. We've been hanging out, doing some other little projects. Now, it's time for a raffle.
No, I believe it.
Actually,
Hey, I probably should do Bruce now.
Hey, I got the knife ticket right here. Here it is.
I'm doing the wilderness first aid.
Okay.
This is you do outdoor element. They make a lot of cool stuff. If you see on my backpack, if it's over here, I got like a what do they call it, carabiner, or they call it fire beaner. Like that is a carabiner that you can start a fire with. Because I'm freaky. I have to have about 11 ways to start a fire when I go camping right there. So I'm not going to be without a fire. So this is their Scout Feather knife right there, and it's going to be to somebody's named on it. Is it Woodson? Woodson. Oh man, is it Woodson? You got one of those?
Listen, we might be negotiating later.
So here's one of their fire flukes. This got like a ferro rod, and then you can put like the fire cast we did it. They go in the handle, and you can use it. It's like really good. You can keep it in your bag or whatever.
Right.
Let's see. Have to see which one of the lenses it hits.
Is it like
PD.
that's me.
No way.
Yeah, I need to.
Can you fit that in the belt too?
Let me think.
Not put this in the
See, Nick.
Close enough.
Nick R.
Go Nick.
Right there.
Woo!
All right. A stop the bleed kit. A stop the bleed
I
kit.
gotta win this for somebody.
Sean and Sarah.
Nice.
Are you gonna get this one?
I'm trying.
All right, so it's time to start getting ready to make dinner. And Sarah's going to have a nice ribeye, and I've got a pork steak. So we're going to get these seasoned up, and here in a few minutes we're going to get them on the fire.
I do not. That's a hybrid. That's not a kayak, and it's not a canoe. It's a hybrid, is what they call it.
I like to go to things with Jimmy Walker because I want him to carve me. And I've even told him that because when he carved one of Sean last year with his ball cap on, that was awesome. I said, you know, it'd be really easy to carve some old fat bald guy with a gray beard.
I could draw you.
Now he's getting me on video so I can be on a YouTube video.
Well, dinner was delicious, and we've had a great day today. Bushcraft with Bowdier was a fun event, and slowly starting to come to an end now. Everybody's sort of wrapping down. I caught a bass today. I caught some brim on the Crystal Creek Gear hand line, and learned a lot of stuff. Patrick did a really good job teaching today, and Bowdier did a great job. We had a great hammock class from AJ Glenn, and it was just, all in all, it was a great event. So I've enjoyed myself, and you see the lake behind me. It's beautiful right now. I think it's time to just go find somewhere to chill and relax for a little while and call it the evening. See you guys in the morning. Well, last night was fun. We all hung out around the fire and just relaxed and had a great time. And this morning I have been making my way around talking to people, and we're getting packed up, and everybody else is getting packed up to get out of here. But this was such a fun event. There was so much knowledge shared. I'm sure that Bowdier will probably do the event again next year. And if you get a chance, you should go to Bushcraft with Bowdier. So, like I said, there was a lot of classes, the camaraderie, the friends. It was just a great time. So, I think we are going to get packed up or finished packing up and get on the road. I appreciate you guys watching. If you enjoyed this video, give that big thumbs up for me. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button down there and ring that notification bell so you get notified next time we put out a video. You can follow us on Instagram and on Facebook. Appreciate you guys watching. See you next week.